sometimes you can have a tie. And it's just two teams in positions that, for me, tied up, and that is Howard and that is Prairie View. Both of them at the top 5 spot right now, at the number 5 spot. I look at Howard overall 5-5, 3-1 in conference play. They're 3-1 in their last 4 games. And if they win this weekend against Morgan, they are your MEAC champs. And man, I know you've been high on them all season. Here they go in my top 5, and with a win, they'll be headed to the Celebration Bowl, Scotty. But Prairie View right there, 5-5, 5-2 in conference play. Seemed like they were down and out. And if they win this weekend, they're headed to a SWAC championship. Prairie View has won their last 2 games, and they have beaten Pine Bluff and they have beaten Southern. Both these teams in position to make postseason. Prairie View can get to the SWAC championship. Howard can get to the Celebration Bowl. That's why both these guys are tied at number 5 for me. What a way to battle back and find yourself the last week of the season where the ball is literally in your court. That's for Howard, and that's for Prairie View. At the number 4 spot, let's go to Tigers of Jackson State. They were there earlier this year. They fell out. I put Jackson State right there, 7-3 overall, 5-2. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Jackson State is right there, and Jackson State can play upset against Alcorn State this weekend. I'm looking forward to that matchup up there in Jackson, Mississippi. Should be a big one considering what's on the line with Jackson State and Alcorn. At the number 3 spot, the Hornets of Alabama State. Of course, they got a victory over Jackson State during Jackson's homecoming. They'll have a spot above them. They're 6-3, 5-2 in conference play. Alabama State quietly riding a 5-game winning streak that nobody's really much talking about except me right here. A 5-game winning streak. And then North Carolina Central, I put them at the number 2 spot. Still much respect. They stumbled and got beat by 30 points. 8-2 on the season, 3-1. They're still number 14 in FCS football in the latest poll. 6-1 in their last 7 games. And right now, if they don't find themselves in the Celebration Bowl, they can find themselves with an FCS playoff at large bid. So North Carolina Central playoffs and postseason is still there for them. And then the number 1 team in black college football, finally, all season, they've been in the number 2. They're at the number 1 spot. That's the Rattlers of FAMU, 9-1, 7-0 in conference play. In the latest FCS poll, they are now the number 7 team in the nation. Congratulations to them. That has to be a high rank for them and the SWAC. And they're currently riding an 8-game win streak.